Hello everyone, welcome back to the Code with Khush. Today we are going to see the most important questions of machine learning, which are mostly asked in interviews. These 30 questions will give you a confidence and tell you a correct way to how to answer a machine learning questions in an interview. If you miss it, you are out of an interview at already, right? So let's jump on a questions and let's see how we can answer the questions correctly. So the first question is, what is machine learning? Machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence that lets computer learn from data and make decision without being told exactly what to do. It finds pattern in data and use them to predict or decide the things. What is the difference between AI and machine learning? AI is the big idea of making machines smart. Machine learning is one way to do that by letting machines learn from data instead of writing rules for everything. What are the types of machine learning? There are basically three main types of machine learning: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning, the data is labeled. In unsupervised learning, the data is not labeled. We have to find the patterns there. In reinforcement learning, we train the data by using a trial and error with rewards there we give. What is supervised learning? In supervised learning, we give the computer both questions and the correct answer. It learns the patterns and they can answer a new question. Example, showing its photo of cats and dogs with labels so it can identify a new photo. What is unsupervised learning? In unsupervised learning, the computer gets data without any label or answer. It tries to find the hidden patterns or a group on its own. Example, grouping customer by their shopping habit. What is reinforcement learning? Reinforcement learning is like a training a pet. The computer tries actions, get rewards for good ones and penalties for bad ones, and learn the best strategy over a time. What is training set and test set? Most asked interview question. A training set is the data used to teach the model. A test set is a separate data used to check how well the model learn. We keep them separate to make sure the model works on new unseen data. What is overfitting? Overfitting happens when a model learns the training data too well, including the noise and mistake. It performs a great on a training data but badly on a new data. It's like memorizing answer instead of understanding the subject. Just we are doing right now. We miss just don't go with flow. Understand the topic and then learn. Understand the topic and then uh, try to give an answers. What is underfitting? Underfitting happens when a model is too simple to learn the patterns in the data. It performs badly on both training and new data. It's like not studying enough for an exam. What is what is a feature in machine learning? A feature is an individual measurable property of the data. For example, in a predicting house prices, features could not be the number of rooms, location, and size. Good feature helps the model learn better. What is label? A label is the correct answer or output for a piece of data in a spam email classifier. The label would be spam or not spam. Labels are used in a supervised learning to teach the model. What is classification? Classification is when the model puts things into a categories. Example, is the email spam or not? Is this tumor being or malignant? The output is a category, not a number. What is regression? Regression is when the model predicts a continuous number. Example, what will be the temperature be tomorrow? What is the price of this house? The output is number, not a category. That time we use regression. Regression is basically used on the numbers. What is neural network? A neural network is a model inspired by the human brain. It has a layer of connected nodes, we known as a neurons then, that process the information. Each connection has a weight that adjusts the network learns. What is deep learning? Deep learning is a part of machine learning that uses a neural networks with many layers. Deep refers the many layers it great of for complex tasks like image recognition and language understanding. What is gradient descent? A gradient descent is a method the model used to learn. Imagine you are on a mountain in a fog. You take a small step downhill at reach the bottom. The model adjusts its value step by step to reduce errors. What is decision tree? A decision tree is a model that makes a decision by asking yes or no questions in a tree-like structure like a flowchart. At each step, it asks questions and follow the answer until it reach a decision. What is random forest? Random forests combine many decision trees together. Each tree gives its vote and the most popular answer wins. It's like asking many experts and going with the majority of opinion. What is cross validation? Cross validation is a way to test how well the model works. The data is split into a parts. The model trains on some parts and tests on others, rotating through all parts. This gives a more reliable score. What is Bayes variance trade-off? Bayes is when the model is too simple, underfitting. Variance is when it's too complex, overfitting. The trade-off means finding the sweet spot, a model complex enough to learn patterns but simple enough to work on new data. Means trade-off is basically a mid solution for Bayes and variance, where it solves the problems. Means if the example the model is too underfitting, then it makes it simple complex, and if the model is too complex, then it will reduce the noise there and come up with a good solution. What is feature engineering? Feature engineering is the art of creating new feature from existing data to help the model learn better. Example, from a date of birth, you can create an age feature. Good feature can dramatically improve results. What is dimensionality reduction? Dimensionality reduction means reducing the number of features while keeping important information. Too many features can confuse the model. Example, PCA is a popular method for this. What is clustering? Clustering is a grouping similar items together without knowing the groups for beforehand. Beforehand, example grouping new articles by topic automatically. K-means is a popular clustering algorithm. What is natural language processing? NLP is a field where machine learns to understand and work with human language. Example chatbots, translation, sentiments analysis. It helps computers to read, understand and generate text. What is confusion matrix? A confusion matrix is a table that shows how well a classification model works. It shows true positives, true negatives, false positives and false negatives, helping you see where the models make a mistake. What is accuracy, precision and recall? Accuracy is the overall correct prediction. Precision is how many of the positive predictions were actually correct, and recall is how many actual positive were found. All three together give you a full picture of a model performance. What is transfer learning? Transfer learning is using a model trained on one task for a different but related task, like a learning to ride a bicycle helps you learn to ride a motorcycle. You transfer your existing knowledge. What is an epoch in machine learning? An epoch is one complete pass through the entire training dataset. Model usually needs many epochs to learn well. Too few epoch means underfitting. Too many can lead to be a overfitting. What is hyperparameter? Hyperparameters are setting you choose before training starts, like learning rate or number of layers. They control how the model learns. Finding the best hyperparameters is called hyperparameter tuning. What is the difference between batch and online learning? In a batch learning, the model trains on all data at once. In online, it learns from data one piece at a time. Online learning is good when data keep coming in like a news feed. So these are 30 questions. I hope you enjoy this video, and at end of this video you are able to answer all of these 30 questions. See you soon in a next part. Comment down which most asked interview questions you want, so I can filter it and bring it for you. Thank you.